How do you guys like the new light setup I got? Yep, Christmas came on time for me this year. I like it. Really looks good, especially in this room because there's no actual light fixture in here, so I can't get any natural light. But I love this setup, looks really good. Might throw in a video of the equipment when I'm done filming this part, just put it over top so you guys can see what I'm using here. And I can tell you what it was I'm using if you guys are interested in figuring that out, but I think it looks pretty good. Always gonna get the glare on the glasses though, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So this video is pretty much just me testing out my new lights, but I guess I wanted to talk about something else too. I came back from seeing a movie today. I love going to the movie. That's not what I want to talk about, going to the movie, but I got something to tell you guys. If you do not like going to the movie by yourself, or you don't want to because you think it's stupid and you'll look stupid because you're scared of being alone, you're an idiot. Going to a movie theater by yourself is the best thing you can do. That's not what I want to talk about today, but I'm just going to talk about it anyways. First off, you can go anytime you want to see anything you want. You don't have to plan or pre-record or do anything to wait for other people to do it. It's an amazing feeling just to go on your own accord and do whatever you want. It's perfect. Second off, you can sit wherever you want. You don't have to wait for other people to show up or save seats. You sit wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. And it's perfect. If you are uncomfortable being alone, tough shit. You're in a movie theater, you're not talking to people anyway, so just go by yourself and experience a movie. Have fun. You know, going alone is a sign of somebody who's confident in themselves to be out in public without having to be with somebody because they feel empty when they're by themselves. So, go see a movie alone. I'm telling you guys, it's worth it and it's fun, and you're gonna just get a new appreciation for seeing movies you want without the extra worry of waiting for somebody to show up, for planning events with your friends or family. It's definitely worth going on your own time, and I highly recommend it. More people should do it. I'm saying this. I know a lot of people are scared to do it by themselves. Don't be. It's fun and it's worth it. So that leads me into what I wanted to talk about today. I am a young man. I am 21. And in that regard, I lean a little more to the millennial and, Zoomer side of things, the Gen Z people, just in terms of my life. And when I go to a theater, nothing upsets me more than when a group of young people show up. Now, we are going to be talking about theater etiquette for young people. And when I say young people, I'm not talking about babies or toddlers, because that's excusable. They don't understand filters or have respect for others. They're loud, they're obnoxious. And if you're at a movie with them, chances are it's a kid's movie, so don't be mad when a kid shows up. What I'm talking about are the people between 12 years old and 19 years old that show up in big groups of people, start talking throughout the movie, start texting, being loud, obnoxious, no respect for the people around them or the situation they're in. Going to the cinema is a treat, and it's a fun treat. You are going to see something on the screen that a lot of people have put their time and energy into. Whether you like that or not, the movie itself, that's a different story, But going there, you see a bunch of people, you don't know the story of the people showing up to the theater. You could have a couple who doesn't get out enough because they have a newborn kid and they just want to go enjoy themselves for something quiet. Maybe it's an elderly man or woman who just want to get out and see this movie with an actor they like. There's a bunch of different things leading into people going to the movie. So when you're between the ages of 12 and 19 and you're showing up in a huge horde of people and you're just trying to have a fun time with your friends, don't go to the cinema to do that. Okay? The cinema is a place where you shut up and you be quiet and you watch what's in front of you. It's on the screen, that's where your attention should be. I'm saying this because recently, I've been to a lot of movies where there's groups of young people, young adults even, and they're just loud and obnoxious and not considerate about the people around them. I saw 21 Bridges recently. Whether you think that's a good movie or not, I think it's okay. It wasn't a packed theater when I went there, but that's no excuse for young people to start talking. And there was a group of maybe 6 kids that went there. They were between the ages of 14 to 16, I think. They were just loud, they were shuffling in their seats, and they were just doing whatever they want. First off, some of them came at different times than the other ones. That's fine. If you have to save a seat, I completely understand that. But when it comes to getting to the cinema on time, you get there on time. You do not get there right when the movie starts. You get there on time and you get there early. I hate it. One of my biggest things is when people show up just as the movie starts. It's there for a reason. When you go to like an opera, when you go to even like a car dealership, you get there before your appointment because you need to, set things up. You have to get yourself prepared and ready for what's coming. So you don't just show up to the cinema if the movie's at 5:30. You don't show up at exactly 5:30 when things are rolling and we got everything happening. That's inconsiderate. A bunch of these kids do that. They just come up whenever they want. And the worst part is when they're texting. I know I sound like a boomer here, but kids on their phone, it's really irritating. I started to notice this a lot when I go out and about and, just my everyday life. And I'm not trying to be like a old man about it or a crotchety dick about it, but, you're at a theater, watch the movie. Don't text people that's not there with you. Don't text people that are there with you. Don't go on Snapchat and take a picture of the screen. That's rude and piracy. This stuff really bothers me because as a fan of film and as a fan of somebody who likes going to the cinema and just enjoying himself in that atmosphere, this really ruins it for me. And it's just so annoying. And I'm just ranting because it's really irritating to me. Why would you spend I don't know how much tickets are where you guys are watching this, but where I'm at, an average ticket's like $10 at my Cineplex. You're spending $10 to go to the cinema. It's another like $15 to $20 to get popcorn. That's almost $40. Well, it's almost $30 just to get out there and watch the movie. So you're gonna spend your money to see this movie, and the entire time you are going to talk and disrupt everyone around you to the point where some people saw security. I know it happened when I saw 21 Bridges. Somebody got the security to come in and stop these kids from talking. It happens all the time when you see movies, and it's just so irritating. Go to like a park. Just go to somebody's house. Don't pay money to come to the theater if you're just gonna be loud and ruin everyone's time. You're in the theater. You're supposed to watch what's on there. I don't understand this. I hate going to the theater with groups of people. I've always hated it. I think the maximum you should go to a theater is 4 people. And I like going with one other person. I like going by myself. I like going with 3 people. But 4 people is where I max off. As soon as it gets more than that, I'm done. I'm not there to talk to you people. Please leave me alone. We can talk during the previews, as soon as the coming attractions come on, and as soon as the movie starts. I'm focused on the movie. Don't lean in to talk to me. Don't try to talk to me. And don't use your cell phone. When I saw Captain America Civil War, I was with a group of my friends. And they all wanted to sit together, and I knew they were going to talk. It wasn't a packed theater because it was been out for like a month by now. But they were going to talk, so I sat away from them because it's the cinema. Show some respect. This isn't high school even, where you can just go in and talk about whatever you want, and the teacher will say stop and you stop. No one's going to stop you here. Show some respect. Be an adult and mature up and grow the fuck up a little and take responsibility for what you're saying here. There's people around you everywhere who you don't know what they've been through or what they did to get to this theater, so let them have a good time watching this movie, and don't do it. Put your phone away. You can't be without your phone for more than 2 hours. Why are you in a movie theater? You're there to watch something. It's not just young people, but you see it a lot in young people because they don't have this like self-awareness of, oh, there's a lot of factors going into the people behind the scenes. First off, people are putting a lot of time and money into making sure you see this movie at this particular time. The staff of the cinema don't need you disrupting the customers in there because they could be losing a customer, and you're going to piss off a lot more people than you make happy. And, some people are considerate and won't say anything, and then there's some people that will say something, and you're going to make yourself look like an asshole in front of a whole audience. So what's the point of that? This is... Is this a good video? I don't even know if this is a good video, but I just needed to voice my opinion on this because it just really irritates me. Look, I get it. You're young. You trying to hit on a girl and maybe you want her to sit next to you at the theater. I get that. I've been there. It happens. But at some point you gotta realize you're not gonna be having a full conversation with this guy or girl, right? You're in a theater. You're supposed to just look at the screen and watch what's happening there. So don't go in wanting to have a conversation. Don't go in wanting to shuffle around seats so you sit next to your best friend and then you're disrupting people. Don't go in and make a big scene about things. When I saw A Quiet Place, now I'm just listing things I've done. When I saw A Quiet Place, I was in the back row because I like sitting at the back row because it's kind of staggered in my Cineplex area. And there's a group of maybe 7 kids who were just disrupting everything and just passing a bag of popcorn along the entire row, just talking loudly and being obnoxious. Nobody said anything. I'm not the confrontational guy. I'm the guy that comes here and rants on YouTube about it, but it really irked me. I would have said something if I had the balls at that time, but you know, there's just so much disrespect, and maybe I'm a boomer. Maybe I sound like a boomer for this, but this is the theater. There's certain etiquette. So what did we learn? Don't come in big groups and start talking over everyone and being loud. Don't shuffle in your seats and just passing stuff along. Turn your phone off and just be considerate of the people around you. A lot of time went into making this movie. A lot of time went into the theater, getting the movie. A lot of time went into the people that came to the theater to see this movie. They don't need to hear your fucking commentary or anything you say about anything, because it's very inconsiderate and you're not helping anybody. You're just being a dick and you're pissing off a lot more people than you realize. And I see it the most in ages 12 to 19. These people that, you know, they hit puberty, they got hormones, all that going around. I'm 21, I understand, I've been in that stage, but even then, because I'm such a fan of film and movies and just going out to this place, I'm not one to talk. It's a different story if you're the only one in the theater and you're there with your friends and nobody else is there, but even if there's one person there that's not in your group, don't talk, don't be annoying, and just have some common decency. I'm serious, guys. This is a big deal for me, and I'm glad I got my opinion out. So, was this a good video? Did you guys have fun watching this? If you didn't, let me know. I don't know if I'll rant again, but I like ranting about this kind of stuff, because I respect cinema too much to let that happen, so I'm really glad I did this video. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it, get the notifications going, and subscribe to the channel. I got a lot more stuff I want to do. Got the new lights, I'm going to get a new mic soon, and I just, you know, I just want to build this up and we could do something fun together. I might put up a Patreon, but I don't have enough subs for that yet. But, you know, we'll see what happens. So, thank you guys for watching the video. If you have something you want to add to my rant about theater etiquette, put it in the comments. I will respond to all these ones if you agree with me. And we can just talk about it there, because this is something I'm passionate about, and I hope a lot of people are okay with things I said. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my delusions, and I will see you later. Good luck, guys. Enjoy cinema.